everyone, my name is Josh Gomez. This is for my LTEC 4121 class, and the title of this video is how to set up a camper or travel trailer. We're in South Texas, Mustang Island State Park, and we're going to just show you how to do this. Come on, Josh. Here's my son Josh. He's going to help us today. Okay? Now the first thing you want to do when you pull up, you want to go ahead and make sure to stabilize your camper, stabilize your travel trailer. The way to do that is to check your tires. So, Josh, go ahead. Now, when you come here, most travel trailers have stabilizer bars. Some of them do not. This is a sway bar, which stops the trailer from swaying back and forth. So you want to go ahead and unhook everything. I've already unlatched it for the most part. They're simple pins. All you got to do is just take the pins out, pull it apart. Okay, we'll mess with that here in just a bit. Okay. Now, I always lock it just to ensure that it stays fastened. And you always want to make sure that your crank is fine. Now these pins here hold the stabilizer bars in place. Okay. Just want to take the pin out with the bar, put it in place, and just lower the stabilizer bar. Just put the pin back in place just for safekeeping. Move this guy out of the way. Now the chains latched onto your trailer hitch. You want to just unplug those or just deattach them. Now this guy here is the breaker bar, or I'm sorry, the breakaway. And what this is a safety mechanism. If your trailer was to ever unattached, this breakaway, because it is attached to your trailer, to your truck, it would break. And when it would break away, it would lock your tires. That way it doesn't roll down the highway like a runaway truck. And it engages the brakes in the trailer. Just make sure that this comes off. Now most campers, or some campers, have an electric crank. This one's not electric crank. Okay. Just make sure you have enough clearance. It'll be good. Over here, there's not electric. So really, let's get an easy impact drill with a 3/16 socket. And go ahead and stabilize the camper. Ready, Josh? Josh can do that for us. Now, what we're using here, we're just using a simple piece of wood here. I think it's a 2x6. You can use a 2x6, or you can use the ones you buy at Camping World and such, and I'll show you those in the back. All right. So this is a 30 watt, it's a 220 plug. Now most RV sites have either 30 watt or 50 watts. And you want to make sure everything is powered off before you plug in. Believe me, it helps. Otherwise you may get a power surge and then you'll fry everything inside your camper. Okay? And just once you're plugged in, make sure it's secure. Hit the on button. Okay, turn it over, Josh. There you go. Now, with the water hose, you definitely want to get a good water hose. One that's not going to have any leaks, because if you're leaking everywhere, you're probably going to get kicked out of wherever you are. but make sure you get a good water hose. You can get these at any Camping World or sometimes even at Walmart. At the end of this, we have a water regulator, water control. Some campsites give you a lot of PSI. Now the PSI on this thing, it regulates it to 40 to 50 PSIs. The reason you want to make sure you have a regulator at the end is if you have too much power or too much pressure, you may blow some hoses inside your camper. So make sure you have a regulator. Once you fasten that in right, just attach it to your trailer. All right, go ahead and give us some water, Josh. Okay, so no leaks, so we're good. And give yourself all the power that you can, because remember, your regulator is going to ensure that you're regulated correctly. Now, this is a state park, because again, it's Mustang Island State Park. It doesn't have full hookups, but if you were to have full hookups, you would easily just get your sewer connected. So we don't have sewer. We're going to use our holding tanks for the water itself, for the sewer. And there's two different tanks. We have our gray water and we have our black water. Now the gray water is going to hold everything from your sink, all of your sink water, everything that gets thrown down, either your kitchen sink or your bathroom sink. The black water is gonna hold everything that comes out of the toilet, so it's truly black water. And then also of your shower. The shower is also in the gray water. Now, this is where I hold my black water hose. And again, most of the time, this is usually where everyone holds theirs. It's part of the bumper and it fits perfectly. I'm not going to attach it just yet because there's no need to. But if you want to come over here. Open it? No, don't open it. This would just attach right in there and you would hook it in. Once that is hooked in, this end right here would have another plug that would hook into the ground for sewer. It's just as simple as that. Once you're connected, you pull this lever for the black water and this lever for the gray water, and you have full hookups. But again, we're not going to connect anything. I don't want to undo the cat because there may be some drainage there that's going to come out. We want to make sure we're safe and we're not throwing any hazardous material into the environment or here, because you may get fined if they know that, or if they see that happened. So we'll leave that alone for now. Go ahead and ensure that your toilet has a solution in it just to break down the waste, break down the material that gets thrown into the toilet, your poop and everything else. The very last thing, I guess, would be the steps to go inside the camper. Josh? Yeah. Okay. So this is just a simple pull. Right down, and there's your steps. Before you do anything, some campers, or before you complete setting up your camper, you want to ensure that it's level. There's a few tricks that you can do. My camper doesn't have a level. You can buy that at any Home Depot, stick it. You can buy it anywhere really and stick it to your camper to make sure you're level. I haven't done that yet. The way I can tell my camper is level is if I can lock the door, it's level. If I can't lock the door, it's not level. So we'll just give it a try. Okay, we're locked. Oh, are we locked? Hi, Jackie.
Why were you not?
We're not knocking. Okay, close the door. Okay, so, all right, so I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching.